I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laakson.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hello, GTL podcast listeners. Welcome to another live match commentary here. We've got the United Cup, Martina TREVISAN versus world number one, Poland's Iga Swiatek. Should be a nice match here. The stakes are high. We're into the last 6 teams. So basically the format of this United Cup at this stage is the 2 winners of each group in Brisbane, which have been Italy and Poland. They're going to play each other. Winner moves on to the semis. Now, there's 3 matches going on today, 3 ties. One of the losers of the 3 ties is going to be the 4th semifinalist. So the 3 winners and 1 loser, that's going to be depending on a couple of things. But this match is just about to get underway. So I will let's get moving. You guys can hear me all right? Everything's all good. Let's get the scoreboard up. It's currently Love 15. That's it. Yes, Love 15. Here we go. And we've got some people in the house. Who do we got? We got my boy JP. Says hi there. Hey, what's up, JP? Good to see you on here as always. Milan. Good luck, Iga. Keep winning. God bless you. God bless you. Always stay safe and healthy. Ooh, a very nice forehand down the line from the left-handed Martina. TREVISAN, I should say. I got in trouble for the first names yesterday, so we're going last names, baby. TREVISAN versus Swiatek. All right, so here comes the first serve, and that's long. Here we are. Just sizing up my computer screen here. Iga with a nice deep return. Forehand from Iga, forehand from TREVISAN, forehand Swiatek, backhand TREVISAN, forehand Swiatek to the backhand of TREVISAN. Now forehand from TREVISAN, backhand Iga, and that's too powerful. Nice angle, and there you have it. World number one. Nice little cross-court backhand with some power and good placement too. She didn't pulverize the ball. She just put it just outside of the reach of TREVISAN. That's what the greats will do to you. You got to be careful. All right. Let's see. JP says, can't stay long. Iga in 2. Yeah, anyone listening, please give us your predictions. My prediction is Iga in 2. Actually, you know what? We got to do this before we actually make predictions. All right, so so my prediction is Iga in 2. Watching her in her previous match, she was absolutely dynamite. She looks in mid-season form, so I'm going for her for show. Oh, show. Okay, TREVISAN serve is up, and that's long. Iga hits it back and hits TREVISAN in the foot. Neither are worse for wear. Second serve coming from the Italian. Good backhand return from Swiatek. Now Iga steps into another backhand cross-court and wrong foots TREVISAN. So now first break point early in this match in game number 1 here. Break point opportunity, I should say. It hasn't actually been broken. All right, who else we got in the chat? Let's see here. How many people we got? Actually, check that in just a second. All right, so TREVISAN's having a little trouble with the tosses already. She's already had about 3 caught tosses that she didn't like. Doesn't look windy in Brisbane. So I think she's just, it's just her. in this case. Second serve is good. Inside out from Swiatek, and forehand from Trevisan goes long, and that's a first break, and that was a real quick one. Just 6 points it took. Here we go. Break for the world number 1. Okay. Because of that quick start, I think we should also give a little bit of love to our world number 1, Iga. Let's go.
Iga Swiatek. The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm Iga when I'm your child. I'm a feature, gonna beat ya. I'm Iga, gonna suit ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
All right. Looks like we've got 11 viewers. Nice. Thank you all for joining me. 10 likes already. That's perfect. Almost batting 1,000. Loving it. Landon here has a comment, laughing, saying Iga in 20 minutes. And she's competing versus the clock. Yeah, I mean, on paper, that's definitely the case. Trevisan can catch fire. She actually won the tournament in Rabat in Morocco leading up to the French Open. As the first serve comes in here from Iga is good. Returned into the net from Trevisan. So quick 15 love for Iga. So yeah, she can heat up. So she went and won the tournament, which is the tournament right before the French Open. Then she went all the way to the semis of the French, dropping only one set until she lost in straight sets to Coco. So she has the ability to turn it on. But against the world number 1, another nice serve there from Iga up the tee. Trevisan could barely even get a racket on it. So quickly 30 love here. I'm going to go ahead and say, Landon, you are pretty accurate in your assumptions, predictions, I guess you could say. Oh, Max is in the house. Max N, hey buddy, nice to see you again. It was great chatting with you and hanging yesterday. Welcome to the stream. And a backhand that goes long from Trevisan. So Iga's looking for her first game to love here. And I got a goal too, y'all. My goal is 100 likes. So if anyone is down to help out with that, please do. Tell your friends, tell your family. And hopefully we get some opportunities to get this Trevisan button as well. Ooh, Iga up the tee there, but that's just long. Just trying to close it out with an ace. Not yet, though. All right. Toss is up. Serve is good, and return is long. Yeah, Trevisan is off so far, so that was a quick game to love for our world number 1. Let's give her some love. Lexi's in the house going, Covey! That's my name. She also says what's up to JP, Josip, and Max. Nice to have you, Lexi, as always. Chill times we had last night. Well, I guess depending on where you are. It's about 8:10 for me here in Vancouver, as Trevisan's first serve in game number 3 is quite long. Here we go. Second serve is up. It's good. Backhand return up the middle from Iga. Now Trevisan and Iga are going forehand to Trevisan's backhand cross court. Iga forehand, Trevisan backhand into the net. So obviously we all know, well, most of us I'm sure know that Iga is an absolute beast. She's a monster. And kind of lost my train of thought because I was reading some comments. So I'm sure what I was going to say will come back to me. But Iga looks to be... Oh, yeah. What I was saying is Iga's forehand is one of the best forehands in the history of women's tennis. I know that's a pretty big statement, but it's accurate, in my opinion. And so her strategy, she's obviously a righty. She's playing Trevisan the lefty. Basically, Iga's just going to go cross court into the Trevisan backhand as much as possible because she knows that she has the power, the control, and the movement to pretty much dominate that wing. Lexi's asking, because yesterday we had 2 rain delays. Count them. 2 rain delays over 30 minutes in the match. It was Raducanu versus Fruvirtova. And I think it's going to be shorter today, Lexi. We're in Brisbane rather than Auckland. I think Auckland had 4 straight days of rain in their forecast beginning like yesterday. So, but this is in Brisbane. The weather looks great. And I wonder if there's actually like one of those sort of, it's got a retractable roof here. I'm just showing this angle from the TV. You could see that they have a retractable roof. So I don't think we're going to have any of those issues. And she's working, but listening to me. That's hard worker right there. Love it. Thank you. Iga tries to rip a winner off the second serve here and cannot. So Trevisan's gaining some traction. 30 all now. Here we go. Landon low. Does Trevisan realize I said 20 minutes as a joke? Yeah, the pace was going pretty quick there until those last 2 points. You know, Musetti, he won the first set, I think, in about 19 minutes in the previous match. So that was very impressive. He won, I think it was, the final was 6. I want to say 6-1-6 love, or maybe a couple breadsticks. Yeah, either way. Musetti was on today. I think he's much better than his opponent ranking-wise and all that stuff, but still impressive nonetheless. I think the big match here is going to be Hurkacz versus Berrettini, who played phenomenally yesterday against Ruud. Here's a second serve at 30 all from Trevisan. Pulls it Cam Norrie by catching her serve toss. Here's another attempt. Serve is good. Backhand return. Now forehand from Trevisan. Backhand Iga. Backhand winner from Trevisan. I think everyone in the building thought she was going to go cross court, but she went right back from where the ball came from. So nice, smart play there. Max N says also Venus is playing right now. Yeah, I believe it. I saw that her match was starting right at the same time as this one. So I'll get you some updates on that as well. So here we are, 40-30. Trevisan trying to take her first game, get herself into the match. And the return from Iga is long. So there you go. Trevisan, nicely done. She kind of, I'm going to say she needed that, or else the set could have potentially kind of ran away from her. So I'm going to give her a little bit of love as well. Trevisan button time. Let's go.
Martina, Trevisan. Martina, do what you can. Martina, Italian. Martina, Trevisan. Martina, Trevisan.
Trevisan. Martina Trevisan. So where are we now here? We are at 26 viewers. Nice. It's gaining. 11 likes. Loving it. Oh, Max is mentioning here. He says, yes, Venus won her first round match. I'm proud of her. I actually thought her match started, I guess, around the time this match. I guess I was mistaken. What else we got? We got Sabalenka won in Adelaide over Samsonova in straight sets. Iga is, of course, up a break here. What else we got? It's all for the notable ones at the moment. Yeah. We got U.S. facing Great Britain. We've got Italy, Poland, and I believe it's Greece, Croatia. So 4 of those 6 countries I mentioned are going to make it to the semis. Like I said, one of them is going to make it in kind of through the back door by having the best record amongst the 3 losers. So see how that goes. But here is Iga stepping up to the line here, serving at 2-1. Up a break here early in the first set. Concentrated look. Serve is good. Backhand return is long. Quickly up. 15 love for the world number 1. Woo woo. Landon saying I was reacting to the 19 minutes comment and by saying this incredible, pointing upwards. I was reacting to that comment. Yeah, pretty impressive. Musetti was on fire again. You could tell he much better than his opponent, but still got to play the match and still got to be on. And Iga with an easy up the line forehand winner on the +1. So far, pretty routine here for the world number one. Looking very calm, no panic. Just cruise mode already. Feels like she's comfortable in this match. Trevisan's still finding her footing. I think her timing's a little bit off. And Iga dumps that easy backhand into the net. So it's 30-15 here. Trevisan's trying to get some coaching advice here. She's on the side of her coaches, so they're helping her out. What else we got? What else we got going on? Here's a serve from Iga. Is good. Forehand return deep. Nice. Another forehand up the line from Trevisan. A lob from Iga. Desperation. Overhead is smashed on nicely by Trevisan, and she wins the point. So she had a really nice forehand that pushed Iga back, forcing Iga to just pop it up. It bounced just on the service line, and it was an easy put away there. Nicely done. I mean, it always look easy from the TV, from the chair that you're sitting in, but it's always a little bit of nerves, no matter what ball you're hitting when you're a pro tennis player. Here we go. Trevisan with a chop backhand return. Iga goes cross-court backhand. Forehand from Trevisan goes off the net. Forehand cross-court from Iga is a clean winner. So it looks like Trevisan got fooled herself by her own net cord there. It just gave Iga, it went off the net and bounced. It landed about halfway between the baseline and the service line. So Iga just licking her chops, steps up, and boom. Rips it. You can even see on the replay, Trevisan's kind of smiling as the ball goes past her. 40-30 here. Iga first serve is good. Return up the middle. Now Iga tries to go inside out, but that goes into the net. So we're at our first deuce of the match. All right, and it looks like Fritz Nori is now currently underway. Fritz is quickly up 1-0 there on serve. We'll keep posted on that as this match goes along. Here comes the service. First serve from Iga at deuce. Falls up. Nice wide serve, and even the nicer chip return from Trevisan. And she sails her backhand long, Trevisan does. So the serve was really nice out wide. Trevisan, being a lefty, backhand kind of chipped it really short. And then Iga hit it back towards Trevisan. Trevisan had the whole court, actually, as Iga was at the net. But she couldn't hit the empty court there. Advantage for Iga. Serve is good. Return up the middle. Now we got a backhand from Trevisan into the net. And a quick 3-1 lead for the world number one. Yeah, okay. So who do we got here in the comments? Max is asking, what are your thoughts on Coco Gauff? She played... Actually, I forgot to check her score. Did she win yesterday? Because she was supposed to play after the match we did, the one that was rain delayed twice. You know what? I'll go look for that, and then I'll answer a little bit better. Lexi says, "Who are you rooting for here, Cubby? How many sets?" I'm not gonna say. Oh, Trevisan off of the net cord, and it bounces on her side. Unlucky, and it's love 15 for Iga. I'm going Iga in 2. I just. Yeah, Iga just looks like she's in mid-season form based on what I've seen a couple matches already this year. So I'm going to go Iga in 2. Who am I rooting for? I'm just rooting for a good match, honestly. I don't think that Trevisan has the firepower to even push it to 3. I could be wrong, although she has beaten Iga once, but that was quite a while ago. I think it was 2017. Iga's won the last 2 since then, and even those 2 wins by Iga were before she kind of took the game by storm, the whole women's tour by storm. So here we go. Trevisan forehand cross court. Iga tries to go up the line backhand, but can't make it over the net. 15 all here. So yeah, I'm just rooting for a good game. I hope Trevisan has a couple of streaks where she can kind of maybe put some pressure on Iga, but I'm expecting Iga to pretty much driver's seat this match all the way to the end. That's my guess, at least. And Lexi, what time is it at my place? It is 8:23 p.m. here in Vancouver. All right, serve from Trevisan is nice, out wide. Iga return. Now we got backhand from Iga up the line, and that's a winner. They were going cross court for a second, but Iga just decided, I want to end this point right now. She does it. She does it. Okay, let's see what else here. Lexi. Ha. Max, let's bombard Covey with questions. And she even asked a question about that. So that's gangster right there. Go for it. I'm here. I love the chatting. All right, Trevisan's serve is good. Return by Iga is... Well, the return was good, but her next shot, she sailed a forehand really long. You know what? It was so long that I'm going to give that a shank because it was a shank. All right. Who wants to hear the 100 light song? You know, there's only one way for that to happen. Also looking for 50,000 subscribers. So if anyone is down, give us a subscription or subscribe. Helps us out. Here we are at break point coming up here as Trevisan backhand into the net. As my watch is going off here. I need to put it on focus mode. There we go. Do not disturb. Boom. No one's going to disturb me anymore. Okay, break point here. Serve. First serve is good. Backhand return cross court. Trevisan forehand high looper. Iga goes cross court with the forehand. And Trevisan's backhand is just wide. So 4-1. Another break here for Iga Swiatek. Let's show her some break love. Okay, so we're at a changeover here. Anyone, what's going on? Give me the deets. How your New Year's going? What you did? Do you have any resolutions? Have you been keeping up with them? Lexi is saying, it's in the evening, but early. Good for you. Yeah. I did one that began at 1 a.m. recently. Wasn't too bad, though. The one yesterday, it was funny because it was at 6 p.m., which is really, for me, which is like very manageable. But with the 2 rain delays, ended up having to give my dog and myself our dinner about 2-3 hours late. So, but my dog still loves me, so we're good. Where's the threshold between long and shank? Okay, so if you just hit it purely long, like even if you connect, like say if you were trying to do what you did, but you hit it like 15, 20 feet long, like I'd say 12, let's say 12 feet. That's just a shank, even though you did what you were quote unquote trying to do. And then the other criteria is just the cleanliness of how you strike the ball. So if you hit the ball, if you hit the ball over here, for example, or here or whatever, I'm going to give that a shank. Obviously that's our sweet spot. That's what we want to hit. First time I've used racket props. How about them apples? Okay, Lexi is thinking about her New Year's resolution. She says, New Year's resolution? And Ghost of Duralitis. Hey, Ghost, good to see you, my man. My dog hates New Year's. Unfortunate. At least you don't have to worry about that once a year. That's pretty cool. What's my dog's breed? Let me guess. Pitbull. No, she's a tiny little dog. She's a miniature Schnauzer Pomeranian. Maybe I'll pick her up and bring her over here at some point. Here, we're back on at 4-1. Iga's serving. First serve, good. Return, nice and deep. Backhand from Trevisan is long. Yeah, so Trevisan is just... she's just not on right now, and yet Iga's not playing spectacularly. She's being solid. She's playing how she should and how she does, consistent. But Trevisan, she needs to go on little streaks of like 4 or 5, straight points in order to put pressure on Iga. She just doesn't have the consistent firepower, I don't think. Nice serve from Iga. +1 is nice cross court. Trevisan gets to it, but her return is wide. So here we are, 2 swings or 2 points real quick, 2 serves, and Iga is up 30 love. Hey, if anyone wants to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, I'm kind of newish to both of them, but that's me, love tennis. The O is a 0, not obviously an O, as Iga serves here. And nicely served out wide. Trevisan cannot handle that, goes into the net. So yeah, and if you give me a follow, I'll follow you back. How about them? How about that for a deal, huh? All right. Okay, we got some more dog questions. Loving it. We'll get to this in just a second. As Iga, 40 love, looking for another game to love and a consolidation, all in one, and she gets it. Serve was pretty routine. Trevisan backhand. Trevisan does this return where she's doing like a 2-handed backhand slice return. So it's not topspin, but she's cutting it. And she's done that a few times. This one just sailed long. So I'm going to press a couple of buttons here. We got the broken button. Which is actually incorrect. It should have been this button. And then there's also the game to love button, which I also have to press 1 second, but Trevisan is serving. First serve is long. All right. First serve, Trevisan is good. And we got a forehand to backhand rally, backhand. Oh, that backhand from Trevisan is just long. I think she's hit about 5 backhands that have been less than like 3 inches long. So she's not like way off, but she's definitely not on. Pit bulls are great, unfairly maligned, very loyal and affectionate. I haven't spent too much time with pit bulls. I have had a couple of buddies who had them or house sat. Never had any issues with them. I think dogs are all about how they're trained and how their owners kind of help shape their personality. Here we are, backhand from Trevisan, backhand cross court. Iga, forehand down the line. Trevisan is a winner. Nice. So Iga got pushed to her very far backhand. She hit a nice cross court, deep backhand actually, but Trevisan being a lefty, she stepped in. Yeah, it was really nice. She stepped in and just crushed it down the line. Nice. These are the types of shots that she needs to hit. Not a super high degree of difficulty, but you got to take the chance. Like she could have just kept the rally going there, but it was smart that she got a little aggressive, in my opinion, there. Let's see. Lexi saying, Pomeranian, cute. I'm more of a big dog type. I have a Malamute and Husky. My brother has a Great Dane, so just imagine what it's like at home. LOL. Yeah, I actually had and that's an easy point there off the serve for Trevisan. 30-15 now at 1-5. I lived with a Great Dane from the time he was a puppy until 2 years in college, my roommate. We also had a bigger dog when I was younger. It was a white German Shepherd, white lab mix. Wasn't a big dog, not like the ones you're talking about, but definitely just a bit smaller than the Husky, I'd say. Okay. First serve is long by Trevisan. So here we are, 30-15. Serve is good. Backhand return up the middle, and the forehand sails long from Trevisan again. So now it's 30-all, and Iga is 2 points from the set here. What's my Insta? My Insta is the same. It's at Love Tennis. So if you just look at my right there, boom. Love Tennis. Both the O's are zeros, and the rest are just numbers. Okay, here comes Trevisan at 30-all. Iga can't handle that serve. Her return is wide. So Game point here for Trevisan, trying to get at least a couple games off the world number one. Okay, Ghost is asking about my music stuff. Cubby, how many tennis raps do you have, and when does the Straight Outta the Couve album drop? Okay, let's deal with this point here, and then we'll get to some of this. Trevisan, first serve is good. Backhand return, nice and deep from Iga. Now forehand from Iga, cross court from backhand from Trevisan. Now Trevisan's on the forehand. Backhand from Iga is long. And she does get that second game. So it's 5-2 Trevisan. And I'm going to leave this comment up. And Trevisan's going to get a little love for coming through on that pretty tense game.
Martina, Trevisan. Martina, do what you can. Martina, Italian. TREVISAN. Martina, TREVISAN.
All righty, some Trevisan love. So he says, how many tennis raps? I have a few bars, meaning in hip hop, a bar is like one line. I'm sure it's like that in a lot of music, but specifically like one line of lyrics matching to the one scale of the beat is a bar. So I have a few tennis bars. I once said something like I hit green like I'm playing tennis, which is kind of a double entendre with the cannabis. Rappers enjoy cannabis. Vancouver is a cannabis kind of city, and it is legal here. So in case anyone gets freaked out, although it's 2022, it's 2023 actually, so I don't think it matters too much. I have a couple of albums out. I've actually put out 3 altogether. None of them called Straight Outta the Couve, but when I do put that out, Ghost, you will be notified for sure. And then Ghost also mentioning, I've heard some high school coaches are teaching two-handed forehand. That's so weird for me. You know what's interesting? Patrick Muratoglu has a video of this kid who has 2 forehands. He literally he just switches hands on his racket. Left hand, right hand, both forehands. Crazy stuff. Okay, so Iga is at 5-2, stepped up. She's up to the service line, and she's about to serve. Here we go. Serve is good. And backhand from Iga. And cross court from Trevisan, and then up the line winner from Iga. Easily done there. 15 love. There we go. Martina, Trevisan. Okay, serve from Iga is good. Nice return from Trevisan. Now forehand from Trevisan. Iga forehand cross court, backhand cut back from Trevisan, and then Iga sails a backhand long. So Trevisan's not making it easy, but Iga's still just 3 points away from the first set. Landon saying Trevisan aiming for 30 minutes. Yeah, I think that was from a couple minutes ago, so. All right. First serve is wide. Lexi says, "Oh, Covey, you just started too." Sorry, cannabis like MJ. Yeah, it's had it a little bit here and there in my life. Definitely in the hip hop culture and being from Vancouver. So in Vancouver, even before cannabis was legalized in 2020. It was like October 17th, 2020 or something. And funny, but it was never really illegal here. Like, you could kind of get away with it. Cops would never put you away. But it's very, very specific to Vancouver. So here we go. Iga has a 40-15 lead, 2 set points now. So I'll tell you more about that in a second. Van City culture. Here comes Iga. Looking to put this set away. First serve, good. Backhand return. Backhand from Iga. Forehand Trevisan is high and long. So Iga with an easy 6-2 victory. No breadsticks or bakeries, but an impressive set nonetheless. Very, very routine, I would say. Yeah, so Vancouver's always been kind of like a mecca for cannabis. No one would ever kind of get in trouble. I remember my buddy had like a joint in his car and we had to go through a police roadblock, and I was nervous because it was the first time I'd ever kind of been in that situation. The cops just said, put it out and go. Like, didn't even stop us or anything. So Vancouver's always been kind of chill like that. Ghosts of Duralitis. Yep, weed is legal, medicinal, recreational in my state, but Canada was way out ahead of us on that stuff. Yeah, we've been, the funny thing is cannabis has, since it's been legalized, it's actually less accessible. So before it was legalized, there was about 200 shops. You couldn't go more than a couple blocks on any main street without, cannabis shop. And then legalization occurred, and then the government was like, you need to have like a $25,000 a year permit in order to have a store, kind of like a liquor license or tobacco license type of thing. So anyways, it actually decreased in accessibility and the prices went up. So a lot of people who are like old school kind of smokers and cannabis users are really bummed about that. But anyways, there we go. That's a little bit of history on cannabis in BC. Luci Lombardo says, who's winning? Iga Swiatek with a 6-2 first set. Very routine from her. Pretty much dominated. First serve percentage, 90. First serve points, 180 or 79. Second serve points, 1. She only hit 2 second serves in the whole set. So she is just on, y'all. She is absolutely on. Yeah. And Lucci is asking, does Trevisan have any chance of winning tonight? Now, nothing's ever 100%. Iga could roll her ankle. Hopefully that doesn't happen, or any number of things could happen. But I'm going to go ahead and say no, I don't think she has any chance. Unless Iga just, forgets how to play tennis for a set or two. I don't think so. Okay, Trevisan is at the line here, kicking off the second set. It's only been 36 minutes. Will this make it under an hour? Let's see. Iga has the powers to do that. But Trevisan is showing a little bit of life here once in a while. First serve is good. Forehand from Iga. Backhand Trevisan. Forehand Iga. Into the net. So a positive start for Trevisan. Wins the first point of the set. Out of town scoreboard. First set, we have Medvedev and Kecmanovic. Medvedev's up 1-0. They're on serve early. Nori is up a break on Fritz in the first set. Trevisan, here we go. Serve is good. Iga return up the middle. Trevisan returns. Iga's was long. They called that a little late, or at least I didn't hear it properly. I'll turn that speaker one notch up. It was a close call. That's why I think the umpire, they took a second before they made that call. Anyways, 30 love for Trevisan. And Vekic is in the first set, in the first game, actually. So that's in the United Cup playoff between Greece and Croatia. All right, Trevisan first serve is good. Backhand return from Iga. Backhand Trevisan. Backhand from Iga there that to Trevisan's forehand. She couldn't handle that. And it's 30-15. Okay. And we got Ghost saying, the Italian women are in transition period. Remember when they had Schiavone, Vinci, Irani, Panetta? Yeah. Trevisan is currently their number one women's player. And, she's she won a title last year. She's been around for quite a while. She's 29 years old. Definitely a good player as she hits her forehand wide. So it's 30 all here now in the first game of the second set. Italy is up 1-0 in the overall tie with Musetti's win earlier. Yeah, I think they are going through a period. Their men are they got some men working their way up as well, and hopefully we got some more women on the way, because the Italians have a great culture of tennis for sure. Lexi's saying Iga, wow, yeah, you could pretty much say that about 20 times a set anytime she's playing. You got one from Ghost. I'll hit in a second. Second serve at 30 all. Trevisan is good. Return up the middle. Trevisan forehand. Backhand from Iga. Trevisan forehand. Forehand from Iga. Forehand Trevisan up the line. Now cross court forehand Iga. And Iga tried to go up the line, but it goes into the net. Great rally. Great rally. And Trevisan lets out a scream, as she should. Yeah, really nice point. Couple times they switched from a forehand. It's a lefty versus righty, so you're going to have forehand backhand or backhand forehand. So they kind of kept on going, and then Trevisan decided, you know what, I'm just going to go up the line on this forehand, and kind of got Iga off balance, and then won the point from there. So nicely done. Here's Trevisan's service is good. Return from Iga, nice and deep, and Trevisan hits her return long. So deuce in the first game. Ghost is asking, is it a law in Canada you have to laugh like Seth Rogen when you're smoking the wacky tobacco? It's not a law, no. But he does definitely have a very distinct laugh. I don't even know how to do it. It sounds like a horn or a honk. See, I can't even do it. Wouldn't even know how to try it. One of my favorite laughs is Eddie Murphy, though. Ever watch Beverly Hills Cop? Love that. All right. We got a forehand to backhand battle here. Backhand Iga, backhand Trevisan, forehand Iga, forehand Trevisan, forehand cross court Iga, Trevisan backhand, forehand cross court is long from Iga. So advantage Trevisan. All right. Ghost says Vekic could be dangerous this year. Yes, she could. Absolutely. She's coming off of some injury troubles, but she has been trending upwards. Oh, we got a homie, Jean Swart 47 in the house, South Africa's finest. What's going on, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Here we go. Advantage Trevisan. Ball is up. Serve is good. Backhand cross court Iga. Now Iga got forehand up the line. Trevisan cross court forehand. Another cross-court forehand, backhand from Iga, forehand Trevisan, backhand Iga, forehand Trevisan is long. So back to deuce number 2. 707 Lady T. Hi, Covey and everybody. Hey, Lady T, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you. Always nice to have you. Jean says, doing good, just woke up. Nice. Glad to have you here. This is the breakfast of champions. Ghost says, I like Ricky Gervais's laugh. He's so mischievous. I'm a huge Ricky Gervais fan. Love that guy. First serve off the tape and long from Trevisan here at deuce. Yeah, let's see. Here's the second serve. Is up. Return from Iga. Cross court. Trevisan. Great angle. And Iga can't handle it. Her return of that goes long and wide. So advantage Trevisan for the Italians. Yeah, the last two Ricky Gervais specials on Netflix, I think it was called Humanity was one of them, and forgot the other one, but I really enjoyed. Those two were great. Big fan of that. Okay. Trevisan advantage. Trying to get off on the right foot in the second set. First serve is... That's a let. So the second first serve is upon us. It's up. It's good. Nope. Off the tape and long. Second serve. It's up. Into the net. So back to deuce. Felt like that took forever just for those three serves. Two. Yeah, let's see where we're at on the like count. 17. All right. 1/6 of the way to 100. Love it. Love it. Okay, serve is up. Is good. Here we are. Backhand from TREVISAN. Forehand Iga. Forehand TREVISAN. Backhand Iga. Forehand TREVISAN is long. I feel like TREVISAN, she's kind of taking chances like one ball too early, because she knows that Iga's so powerful. She's like, I gotta go for it now, instead of kind of maybe waiting for like just kind of push Iga back a little bit further, or push her out wide further, and then on the next one go for it. I feel like she's going for it on like one early, because she feels and knows that Iga's just so good, and Iga is kind of keeping her on her heels. Here's a serve, backhand return from Iga, and TREVISAN's backhand is wide. So, break point to start off set number 2. Let's show Iga a little bit of love on the break.
Iga SWIATEK. The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm Iga when I'm your child. I'm a feature, gonna beat ya. I'm Iga, gonna suit ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
Okay. So the changeover is almost done. We got Ghost. Did you see Gervais' dramatic series on Netflix? I haven't seen Afterlife. It's called Afterlife, and it's surprisingly sentimental and sweet. I haven't seen that. My cousin told me over this holiday that I should watch it. He said he thinks that I'd like it. So it's definitely in the cards for me. Might have to put it on my Netflix list. Back to tennis, though. Ghost says, I'm predicting Iga in straight set, 6-3 in the second. All right. Noted. I'm gonna say 6-2 again. Walter Mahone says Serena Williams does not like Sharapova. Interesting. I know that they've had some animosity. I don't know necessarily that they don't like each other. I heard recently, though, that Serena actually talks about being mothers and stuff like that. All right, Iga, first serve here at 1 love in the second. Serve +1. So she serves out wide and then goes cross court, or I guess kind of down the line for the winner. TREVISAN had no chance getting to that one. Okay, we got a score update, which I'll get to in just 1 second. As Iga serves at 15 love. Serve is good, nice and wide. And TREVISAN with like a forehand, kind of like a choppy. Like I was telling you how she backhand, she doesn't always topspin it. She does a chop. She did the same thing on that forehand return, and it sailed way long. So she's got to get that under control. All right, 30 love service. Service is good. Returned short. Iga steps in and backhand down the line. Easy winner, as TREVISAN was running across the court, expecting a cross court. Very routine, very easy. Iga doesn't, she's always on her toes. She's never, very rare that she misses an opportunity to move forward. So that was very routine for her. Very nicely done. Ghost with a little update. Nori 5-3 over Fritz in the first. As Iga's first serve into net, it says, I guess beating Rafa upped his confidence. I think beating Rafa would up anyone's confidence. Getting to be not as difficult as it has been in his career, but still, you beat Rafa, you're on cloud 9 for sure, especially if it's an upset. TREVISAN backhand goes well long, so very easy game for Iga. And that was a game to love, actually. Let's give her a little bit of game to love. And let's not forget Okay. First serve was long from Trevisan at 0-2. Here comes another serve. Serves good. Powerful return from Iga. Trevisan gets that back. Trevisan forehand. Iga backhand. Trevisan backhand to Iga's forehand cross court. Backhand from Trevisan. Backhand from Iga up the line, and Trevisan can't handle it. So 15. I love 15 here. Yeah. And what else do we got? Medvedev on Kecmanovic up 4-0 in the first set. Nori's up 1 set to love against Fritz. Trevisan here serving at love 15. Serve is long. Papa Mikel is losing to Vekic 2-1. Vekic is up a break early in the first set there. And here's second serve from Trevisan. Backhand return, cross court, Iga. Now Iga up the line, backhand. Trevisan chop, backhand return. And just a ripper of a backhand from the middle of the court by Iga for a clean winner. She's seeing the ball really well right now. You can tell that if she has any time. So Trevisan did one of her kind of chopped backhands, and it was sitting up. Iga just waiting for it, licking her lips, and just nice compact, boom, backhand swings through. Oh, we got that. And Ghost saying Serena and Sharapova are friends now. Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. So maybe buried some sort of hatchet. Okay, here's Trevisan at love 30. Serve is good. Iga's forehand into the net. She's not happy with herself. Yeah. Iga's wiping herself off with the towel and then runs back to the baseline. Okay, Trevisan serves to the backhand of Iga, and it's returned, and then the forehand from Trevisan is long. 15-40, a couple break points here coming up. And she could really put a stranglehold on this set here. Like I said, I think 6-2 is going to be the final score, but I could see it being even lower with the way she's playing. Trevisan's first serve is good. Forehand cross court from Trevisan. Backhand Iga. Forehand Trevisan. Now Trevisan's at the net. Volley to Iga's backhand. Backhand lob by Iga, and Trevisan puts that away with a forehand smash. Tripped over my words there, but Iga's, Iga kind of flails. She doesn't like to go backwards. She'd rather go down and crouch to hit a ball than step back and hit it. So she did that a couple times as well. Oh, look at the defense, though. She looks very Novak-like. She's doing her kind of splits, kind of like stretching to her right, kind of doing the splits. Very Novak-esque. Good effort on that point, even though she lost it. And Trevisan, here we go. Second serve at 30-40. Second break point here of the game. Second serve is way long, 2 feet long. So there it is. Another break for world number 1 Iga Swiatek. Yes, sirree. So not super eventful so far. There's been a few good rallies, but pretty much as expected. Let's see here. Ghost saying, yeah, I'm less confident in my 6-3 prediction. LOL, Iga is a monster. Yeah, she is. She can eat up the best of them for sure, especially when she's feeling like she's looking right now. Max N, I agree. It's nobody can beat Iga. Yeah. I mean, in the slams, there's always that little bit of extra pressure, so it's not as... I feel like in slams, I'm not going to be as super confident. Just because there's that added little bit, but honestly, if this was like one of her first, first, second, third round matches, I would have absolute confidence that she would just walk through. She's looked like she's in mid-season form. So I'm not sure what she did in the offseason or if she even had an offseason. But the thing is, she also doesn't look like she does look rested. You know what I mean? It's kind of funny, but coming off of the offseason, she looks rested as well as being kind of in form, like mid-season form. Usually you don't really see those two things. It's like if someone's in mid-season form, they're not looking as rested, right? But she just has this. She's figured out how her body works. She's figured out how to use her energy, how to conserve her energy. I mean, winning 37 matches in a row, pressure like crazy. And then just continues on even after the streak, continues on, wins the US Open. I think she won 8 tournaments out of 19 she entered, almost half, just crazy. So yeah, she's the best in the world right now. Absolutely no question on the women's side. And here she is serving at 3-love. First serve, good. Backhand return up the middle from TREVISAN. Now backhand Iga is long. Love 15. All right. Yeah, bouncing the ball thoughtfully. First serve, love 15. Here's the toss. Serve is good. Return off the tape to Iga's backhand. Forehand TREVISAN. Backhand SWIATEK. Forehand SWIATEK. Forehand TREVISAN. Backhand SWIATEK. Forehand TREVISAN. Great angles here. And backhand by Iga is really long. So the players started off kind of opposite, and then they ended up like this because they were going diagonally cross court, and the angle was getting sharper and sharper. Love those types of rallies. Iga hit a beautiful shot. It just landed on the sideline, and TREVISAN got to that nicely and goes back in the same direction. And then Iga had a backhand, tried to hit the open court, but to no avail. Love 30. Nice serve there by Iga. Return is long. So yeah, I expect. See, this is a mark of someone who's had a lot of tense games and who's won a lot. Is she's down love 30, and Iga is, and she just comes up with a smart serve. It was just a wide serve. It wasn't even that hard. I think she even maybe took some pace off of it and forced TREVISAN. So like the best players, they can take advantage of these moments. There you go. Another one. So off the serve, TREVISAN hits it long, and it was a high kicker. So she knows like, hey, okay, I'm down love 30. There's a little bit of pressure, but hey, I'm going to use my serve to get out of this. And that's what the good players can do. So kudos to Iga on the last 2 points there. 30 all, gets her way back to a draw in this game. Let's see. Serve is good. Backhand is returned up the middle, and then Iga goes wide on the inside out forehand. So break point opportunity for the Italian. Let's see if she can take advantage. Got sitting on 18 likes. Boom, boom. Love it. Give us a subscribe if you can, if you haven't already. And we will continue to bring you some great tennis. Here's Iga. First serve. Down 30-40. Is into the net. Here's a second. Ball's up. Serve is good. Nice cross-court return. Now forehand TREVISAN. Backhand Iga into the net. Outstretched Iga, actually. So now one break back from TREVISAN. No consolidation, but a break. Here we go. Here we go.
Martina, TREVISAN. Martina, do what you can. Martina, Italian. Martina, TREVISAN. Martina, TREVISAN.
And we're into it. Nice rally going on. Backhand from Iga off the tape and wide. But that was actually a really nice rally. We were going corner to corner for about 6 shots there while we were singing Martina, TREVISAN. Okay, here we are. TREVISAN serving 15-love, 1-3 here in the second set. Can she pull out another game? Looked for a second like she was about to get bageled. And return is nice and deep from Iga. TREVISAN can't handle that. Doesn't even make it onto the court. So, 15 all here. I don't know if this is true, but I get the sense that Iga's like really easy to coach in the sense where, you know, like tell her like, okay, this is what we're doing and this is why. And she'll just be like, okay, that's going to make me better. And she'll just go ahead and do it. That's the sense I get just watching her interact with her coaches for Poland. All right, nice serve. Nice serve and return. Iga chip backhand. TREVISAN forehand is long and wide. She throws her she slams her racket on the ground, and then slaps away one of the balls that the ball boy's given her, out of disgust from her last point there. Body language is hasn't been spectacularly great or poor, but this is the first signs of a little bit of frustration from TREVISAN. Here she is, serving at 15-30. First serve is good. Iga return up the line. Desperation lob by TREVISAN, and Iga with an easy smash at the net. Bounced about 4 feet in front of the net, nice and high. Iga just stepped up and put it into the empty side. So, a couple more break points now for the world's number 1. Yeah, with authority, she put that away. Okay, here we are. 2 break points on the plate here for Iga. Serve is up. It's good. Iga return right up the middle. TREVISAN forehand, cross court. She makes her way to the net. Backhand from Iga, and then a nice backhand put away volley by TREVISAN. Crept her way up. Put the ball nice and deep on the wing, forcing Iga to just get it back. And she puts away a nice backhand. It was one of those volleys where as soon as she touched it, it started going downwards, and Iga had no chance. Okay, second break point of the game here, 30-40. TREVISAN serve is up, is good. Backhand return by Iga. TREVISAN forehand by Iga. Backhand TREVISAN. Backhand Iga cross court is wide. So she's brought herself back to deuce, giving herself a chance here to consolidate her break. But she would still be down a break, even if she wins this. There's Viktorovsky, Iga's coach, with his poker face, very rarely showing much emotion. All right, TREVISAN forehand, backhand, cross-court. Iga is wide. So just 2 or 3 shots in a row where Iga has just not been super sharp, just not hitting it clean. See, this is what I mean when I say TREVISAN needs like little runs of like 4, 5, 6 points in a row just to kind of gain some momentum, because Iga's, it's hard to do that on her, but right now she's missed like 2, 3 shots in a row. So if you're gonna take advantage of Iga when she's down, this is one of those moments. And she's not really down; she's just not like on, you know. All right, advantage TREVISAN serve, good. Backhand return up the line is a winner by Iga. Didn't look like it had the power of a winner, but it was just placed perfectly enough that Trevisan couldn't get to the ball there. I think she was just recovering her footwork from the serve. So by the time, because Iga stepped in and she didn't really step in too much. She hit it from pretty much the baseline. But that footwork after you serve, right? It always takes a little bit longer to recover than regular shots. So that's why she wasn't able to run. I thought she might be able to, but she wasn't. Here's a second serve coming up at deuce from Trevisan. Here's a toss. Serve is good. Backhand return from Iga. Backhand Trevisan. Forehand Iga. Backhand Trevisan. Forehand Iga is just wide. I would actually challenge that. It looked like it might have been in. Ghost is asking, did Trevisan break? Yes, she was down love 3 in the last game, and Iga was serving, and Martina won. Okay, here we go. The lefty Trevisan serve, nice and wide. Iga, great return. She returned it very deep, right inside the baseline. Trevisan kind of crouched down trying to do what Iga does, but she couldn't handle the ball and sails it way wide. So back to deuce here. Close to a shank. See, the thing is, she didn't shank it because she hit the ball in the middle of the racket, but the ball was way wide. It's a 6.5 minute game here. And Trevisan, backhand SWIATEK, forehand Trevisan, forehand SWIATEK, forehand Trevisan for the winner. She went back the way it came. Iga was expecting the ball to go cross court, but Trevisan said, I'm not doing what you think I'm going to do. And Max is saying, remember Francesca Schiavone? She won the French Open that one year. Yep. And Ghost says Schiavone was great, enigmatic personality. Yeah, good use of vocabulary. Enigmatic personality. Very, very nice. Nicely done there. I'm reading Max. He says her grunt, LOL. I didn't mind her grunt, he said. Okay. First serve is long from Trevisan. Trying to close out this game. One more chance. Will Iga step up? Let's see. Serve is long. She doesn't even need to. So back to deuce, number 4. Yeah, the body language is a little dejected here from Trevisan. She's at 4 double faults now to 0 from Iga. So can't be happy with those numbers, but I wouldn't say she's serving poorly, though. Yeah, 63% for serve. Yeah, she's not serving great, to be honest. But it's not noticeable. It doesn't look like, oh, here it is again. All right, Trevisan, forehand. Iga, forehand. Backhand, Trevisan. Forehand, Iga. Backhand, Trevisan. Forehand, Iga. Forehand, Trevisan. Oop. No, she tried to chop it. It's kind of lofted back with some undercut, and that was, she just totally missed it. Actually, she shanked it. Yeah, let's go with the shank on that. I think hit the end of her racket. All right. Okay, so break point number 3 of this game here. Advantage SWIATEK. Here's the Italian lefty with the serve. It's good. Iga, return is wide. So back to deuce, number 5. Let's see here. Ghost is asking, is there much of a First Nations presence in Vancouver? I see the East and South Asian community and some other immigrants. Yes, there's absolutely a First Nations presence here. Pretty much it's known that most of our land that we do stuff on is native land. So yeah, definitely a huge presence. And it's pretty cool. We got some beautiful totem poles around the city. And artwork, and yeah, great native flavor here in Vancouver. Okay, there's a little backhand to backhand, backhand from Iga to forehand battle, which Trevisan won, so she's back to the advantage here. Still not giving up. Good to see. Good to see. And same with Iga. We know she's not gonna. Okay, we're getting a little raunchy here in the chat. Borderline though. We'll address some of this stuff in a second. Here's a backhand from Iga into the net, and finally, Trevisan comes through. What was that? Like I want to say a 10-minute game. Yeah, she deserves some love to pulling that out. So now it's 3-2. Here we go. And one more time, let's give her a little bit of love because she really earned that game.
Martina, TREVISAN. Martina, do what you can. Martina, Italian. Martina, TREVISAN. Martina, TREVISAN.
So a lot of talk about women's grunting. We got Ghost saying, I love women's grunts, all of them. Again, like I said, it's borderline raunchy, guys. He says, women grunting is my kind of hotline bling. Max N says, I don't have an issue with grunting. What about Sharapova's grunting? LOL. I think, honestly, it's obviously a part of, they say when you are striking the ball, you want to exhale. You want to make that the outward. So it obviously helps. Look at Rafa. It's interesting how some players don't do it. They don't need to. You don't hear Roger grunting or anything like that. But Roger was an anomaly. He didn't even sweat. That guy was crazy. Max N, back onto women's Italian women's tennis. Do you remember Flavia Panetta, another fellow Italian tennis player? I absolutely do. Love the name too, Flavia Panetta. Okay, so Swiatek serving here, up a break at 3-2 in the second set. It's about to go underway. We got someone here. I'm not sure what language that is, but it says go Iga. Got some Iga fans in the house. Lexi says, I only remember Hanchukova because she played against Maria Sharapova, and it was a deafening match. Yeah, I could see that. I've seen a couple of those matches in my life where I'm just like, I got to put it on mute because sometimes it gets a little bit out of the way. Anyone know how many total games Iga has? Yeah, so far she's won 9. All right, here's Iga. First serve, toss is up. Serve is good. And return up the middle. Iga forehand off the net cord. Trevisan puts that away. Easy forehand up the line. That net cord helped her out. Oh boy, did it ever. Yes. Okay. Iga's first serve into the net. Lexi says Sonego's grunts are the most annoying for me. Yeah, Rafael Nadal would agree in Wimbledon last year. All right, serve is good. Return. Now we got forehand Trevisan up the line. Forehand chop from Iga, defensive, but doesn't even make it to the net. Trevisan, couple points here to start this game. And she looks like she believes a little bit. She was just down 3-love, and now she's won the last two games, and she's up love 30 on Iga's serve. So little bit of momentum. That's that little wave, that little streak that I'm talking about. Those are what she needs in order to make it a closer game. Oh, her backhand return went straight into the net. That was very returnable serve there. Yeah, it was served right to her backhand wing. She didn't even have to move. But now she's positive. She's smiling. She's upbeat. Her body language, her attitude looks like much better than it was a few minutes ago. Here we go. 15-30. Iga serving first into the net. Second serve is good. Trevisan goes up. Nope. A nice forehand from Iga cross court. Trevisan backhand doesn't make it over the net. So it's 30 all here. Again, mark of a champion. You lose a couple points, starting to get some pressure. Boom. I'm just going to use my serve to get myself out of this. Here we go. So 30 all now. Here's Iga. First serve. Tosses up. First serve into the net. It's only her 7th first serve miss of the whole match. Unreal. Second serve is good. Backhand Trevisan, forehand Swiatek, forehand Trevisan into the net. So Iga looking to get back on track and get a stranglehold. 1 point away from a 4-2 lead here. Carefully selecting which ball she wants. So she's won 5 out of her 7 second serves. Pretty incredible. First serve is just long, almost an ace up the tee. Second serve. Here we are. Forehand Trevisan, forehand Swiatek, forehand Trevisan, forehand Swiatek. And Trevisan's at the net. Swinging volley forehand for the winner. And back, well, not back to deuce. We're at deuce. We're at deuce several times in the last game. Again, good fighting spirit. She pushed Iga back. She was going forehand and crunching inside out forehand to Iga's forehand, but kept on pushing her back. And then Iga just desperation. And an easy volley put away there. So here it is. Deuce first serve. Serve is good. Return is wide. Advantage Swiatek. Ghost saying, would be cool if my 6-3 prediction came through. Yeah, man. Would be. Max says at Lexi, it sounds like Sonego is forcing his grunt. Yeah, it's always funny when that some players just sound like that. I don't think they are, but it just sounds like that, and it looks and sounds kind of funny. It's like a delay. First serve is off the tape and wide. Second serve up and is first double fault for Iga. Brings us back to deuce number 2. Lexi says, sorry to say, but I only learned about Trevisan because of a French Open match against Layla. Yeah, she beat Layla Annie Fernandez. That was actually, Layla was the only person to take a set off of Trevisan until the semis when she lost in straight sets to Coco. So she had a hot little summer there, Trevisan did. She won in Rabat in Morocco right before, and then she went on a 6 matches, won 5, and so had a pretty good summer and a pretty good payday too. All right, backhand Trevisan, forehand from Iga up the line, winner. Back to advantage Swiatek. Trevisan, Ghost says, Trevisan has brought her first serve percentage up and it shows. You mean in general or in this match? In this match, she's at 2/3 right now for serves. What's killing her is her second serve points won. She's only won 6 out of 20. All right, here's Iga. Serve is good. Backhand from TREVISAN. Backhand from SWIATEK is long. So TREVISAN brings it back to third deuce here. Okay, let's do a little. So out of town, we got in the second set, Medvedev is up 3. No, they're on serve at 3-2. Medvedev's up a set. Fritz and Nori. Nori's up 1 set and down a break. And Vekic is up 1 set. And they're just starting the second set here against Papa Mikhail. All right, second serve from Iga at deuce is good. Ooh, TREVISAN tried to go cross-court forehand inside out winner, but it was just a little bit wide. Good try though. Like she stepped in on Iga's second serve. Those are the types of things you got to do. You can't let, like, Iga, she's winning all the points on her. Well, not all. She's winning what? She's won 5 out of 9 now. So yeah, so she's lost a couple, but she was at 5 out of 7, which is a phenomenal number. Those are the types of numbers that you got to put pressure on when someone's much better than you. Like, she's only giving you 6 chances to hit a second serve. You got to take advantage of those. All right, forehand SWIATEK, backhand TREVISAN, forehand SWIATEK, forehand TREVISAN, desperation, bounces short. Iga with an overhead smash, and that's game 4-2-2. Nicely done. Nicely done. What the heck's going on here? Okay, we're going to give a little bit of love to Iga real quick.
Iga Swiatek. The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm Iga when I'm your child. I'm a feature, gonna beat ya. I'm Iga, gonna see ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
All right, we got some chatter going on. Talking about Lexi says, Lexi says Kechma, I think that means Kecmanovic, is one of fave players, but I feel sad watching him lately. He had a great start to last year. I think he went to 4 straight quarterfinals. He had that great match against Alcaraz in Miami. Yeah, I thought he was going to have, I actually predicted in the second half of the year that he would win a lot more than he did. I kept on getting wrong on the predictions because I did it based on his first half of this year. But I like him. He's a great player, great forehand. I hope he does well. I'm a fan of that guy. All right, so love 15 here for TREVISAN. First serve is off the tape and long. So getting close to potentially business time action here. Second serve is good. Iga, backhand up the line is long. So 15 all here. So Lexi, I like Rafa, Kecmanovic, Korda, Rublev, Stefanos, Novak, and my homeboy Casper, of course. Nice. That's a solid list. Solid lineup. Some great players there. Yeah, Seb Korda is pretty good too. When he's on, he's pretty fun to watch. There we go. Iga on the return. Now we got a chip from Iga on the forehand. Chipped back by TREVISAN at the net. And then Iga cross-courts her at the net. Woo! So both players were at the net. Well, Iga was running towards it off of the chip there. But she basically races up and cross-court, kind of cheekily cross-court sort of drop winner there. Landed just inside the sideline. TREVISAN played that pretty well. It was just a really nice shot there from Iga. Max says, Lexi, no Carlos? I mean, to each their own. Okay, backhand SWIATEK, forehand Trevisan, now it goes off of the net cord, and Iga races up to it, but her backhand is long. And now she's mad at herself. She punched her thigh there. I think so. It went off the net cord, and Iga got to it. Actually, it looked like she wasn't going to get to it on time, but she got to it in pretty good time. The ball was still pretty much at net height, so she's mad at herself, but all good. Okay. Backhand from Iga down the line is a winner. Nice little rally there, about 6 shots. And Trevisan giving a little clap to Iga for her efforts. So now break point Iga. Yeah, backhand was right up the line, right inside the line. Nicely done. Nicely struck by Iga. Boom. Beautiful angle there on the camera there. Break point opportunity. If Iga wins this, she's going to have a chance to serve out the match. First serve is long. Lexi says, Max, no Ackley. I think you mean no Alki, like no Alcaraz. Yeah, Alcaraz at redlining is my favorite player. Faux show. All right, Iga, backhand return, cross court. Now, forehand, Iga, backhand, Trevisan. Backhand, Iga is wide. So another deuce. Third straight game with a deuce here. And Lexi says, I also like Draper. Big fan of Draper. I know he's had some injury problems, but man, he's big, tall dude, young, lefty. He dismantled FAA at the U.S. Open, like 6-4, 6-4, 6-4, like it was nothing. And he closed it out. I watched that last game. I was like, okay, this is where we get to see if he has nerves. Just comes in. I think he won. I think he might have won game to love. So yeah. Okay, here's Trevisan. Serve up the tee. Nicely done. Iga returns it short. Trevisan steps up. Easy forehand cross-court winner, and it's advantage Trevisan. But look, Covey, only Rafa and Novak has slams. I'm still hopeful they'd win a few at least. Yeah, I think you're talking about that list of players, right? I'm sure some of those guys are going to win. But yeah, it's really crazy how Novak and Rafa still have the stranglehold over a lot of players. Not all anymore, but a lot. It's almost like they're... Oh, Trevisan made her way to the net. And Iga with a nice dipping forehand. And Trevisan can't handle it. She tried to come in, end the point, but to no avail. So deuce number 2. Yeah, so there are still many players, Rafa and Novak, they're already up a set and a break before the match even starts because the other guy's just like, oh my God, I'm playing Rafa. Oh my God, I'm playing Novak. But that number of players who feel that way is going down and down and down more and more. Because before it was just like no chance. So, but let's see. The tides are definitely turning on the men's side for sure. First serve by Trevisan is long. So deuce number 2 here. Trevisan second serve coming up. Ball's up. Serve is good. Iga steps around, hits a forehand. Now backhand Swiatek. Forehand Trevisan. Oh, desperation, but it doesn't make it over the net. She falls to her knees, dejected, and it's breakpoint number 2 for Iga. Called it. Yes, Covey, I call Alcaraz Alki. I was thinking when I make my Twitter handle, I was like, maybe I'll be Alcarazaholic, but I didn't. Because it's all about tennis, not necessarily one player for me. All right, good serve by Trevisan. Now forehand Iga cross court, backhand Trevisan, forehand Iga, backhand Trevisan, forehand Iga, forehand Trevisan, backhand Iga, forehand Trevisan, backhand Iga. Forehand up the line, Trevisan. Forehand, Iga. Now, Trevisan from the net. Iga tries to lob her. Doesn't get anything on it. And a nice put away, easy put away by Trevisan. Good effort, well deserved. And we're back to deuce for the 3rd time this game. That was a great point. Max N. I hope Draper gets to top 10 and wins a Grand Slam. He's definitely got the skills from what I've seen. I haven't seen enough, of the nerve, big matches, things like that. He needs to do what Holger Rune did, and just kind of blow up and start winning big matches to kind of show us that he can do it. I definitely believe Draper has the tools, and I'm really excited to see what he can do. Here's Trevisan at deuce. Serve is good. Backhand return is a winner up the line by Iga. And another advantage, another break point. Third one of the game. Lexi says, I forgot FAA is someone I'm starting to enjoy watching. Yeah, he was very frustrating for me for the last couple of years, being a Canadian who really wants him to win. Sometimes he would just not show up in certain matches, and you're like, whoa, what's going on? You're way better than this. But I think he's learning. He's learning how to kind of take advantage of the matches he should win. First serve by Trevisan here. Down a break is long. So will Iga get aggressive here on the second serve and try and put this game away? Let's see. Ball's up. Serves good. Backhand cross court. Trevisan forehand. Forehand Iga. Trevisan forehand. Swiatek backhand. Trevisan forehand. Iga forehand. Trevisan backhand. Swiatek backhand is wide. And Trevisan keeps bringing the goods when she's about to lose the game. I'm laughing because I keep switching between Swiatek and Iga. I'm using both of her names in the middle of one rally. I hope that's not confusing. I'm going to try and figure this whole thing out here. The rocky mountainous terrain of commentary. Okay, deuce. Trevisan, first serve. Good. Backhand, Trevisan, forehand, Iga into the net. And another chance to close out this game here for Trevisan. Gotta say, very impressive. Ever since she was down love 3, she's really reeled off some gutsy points. Yeah. Let's see where we're at here in the Fritz Nori. That's a good one. So still Nori up a set, and they're at 4-all in the second set. So we're on serve there. Advantage Trevisan, trying to make it 4-3. Can she do it? Iga is eagerly awaiting. First serve into the net. Got a funny comment I'm going to address here in a sec. Trevisan, second serve is good. Forehand Iga. Backhand Trevisan. Backhand Iga. Forehand Trevisan. Backhand Iga is wide. There you go, Trevisan. And she runs to her bench and fist pumps. She's jacked up, y'all. Lexi says, Max, sometimes I feel like I'm cheating on Stefanos whenever I look at Draper. I mean, they do have eye candy material. I can see that. Roberto Carlos Chaye Simic. NK Canal Lo Pasan. I think that's Spanish for what channel? Oh, yeah, channel. So it depends on where you are, my friend. We don't show the actual match on this channel. I am watching the match through a website, Bet365, which is we have up here in Canada. But it depends on where you are. You might have it on your local sports channel. You might have to go online, or you could try to do what I did through a gambling website. But yeah, that answers that. Jean Swart 47. I don't think it's breaking news, but U.S. have extended their vaccine requirements until April, so Novak will not play Indian Wells in Miami again. Yeah, you know what? I saw that news today. I think it was Pavi, the huge Djokovic fan who's on Twitter. He posted something about that. I really hope that he is allowed to play in those tournaments. I hope something changes by then. It's just silly now, in my opinion, but let's see what happens. That would be annoying though. Ghost is saying my prediction of 6-3 might come true. Yeah. Still possible. Iga just needs 8 more points. Max N saying, I was so sad when Felix AA would lose all those finals, but he's finally winning titles. Yeah, I think he was 0-8 in finals, and now he's won 4 of his last 5. So nicely done. Oh, Roberto Carlos says, I live in Peru. Welcome from Peru, my friend. Mucho gusto, amigo. All right. Okay, love 15 here at 4-3. So Iga's still up a break. First serve. First serve is well wide. Looks like she was trying to pull her opponent off the court into the stands there. Second serve is good. Forehand Trevisan. Forehand Swiatek. Forehand Trevisan is long. And she kind of does the splits and lands on the ground as she was reaching for that ball. 15 all here. World number 1 here. Looking to close this out. All right, here's a toss for the first serve at 15 all. Is good. And return into the net. So 30-15 for Iga. Yeah, talking about the whole vax entering country thing is political and stupid. I agree. It's kind of annoying. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. Yeah, pretty weird. Okay, ball's in. Iga backhand. Trevisan forehand. Swiatek with a moonball backhand. Trevisan forehand. Iga forehand. Trevisan forehand into the net. That was a point unlike any other in the match. It's fun once in a while when you see a different style point. There's a couple moon balls and some movement from forehand to backhand. Trevisan still smiling though. Iga, a couple chances here to take a 5-3 lead in the second set. Serve is long. Here comes delivery of the second serve. Serve is good. Here we go. Forehand from Iga. Inside out is wide. I thought she won it on that. So it forces a... She still got one more chance here, 40-30, to win the game. Does Iga. Nice to meet you too, says Roberto Carlos. Yeah, man. Always good to have people from all over the place. We got South Africa. We got Israel. We got Canada. We got the U.S. All right. Okay, here's second serve from Iga at 40-30. So Iga's definitely having a little lull, for sure. For Iga. That is, forehand Trevisan is long. She tried to pulverize that second serve, but she went a little too hard, and it's 5-3. So Iga now 1 game away from the match and to level this tie at 1-1 for Poland after Musetti won the first match. All right, so in Adelaide, we got some scores for you. Medvedev, straight sets win over Kecmanovic. United Cup, we got Fritz and Nori. Fritz's serve is on serve at 5-6 in the second set after having won the first set. So could see a tie break there. unless Fritz breaks right here and forces the third set. Vekic is up a set, and actually he's got 2 match points right now against Papa Mikhail of Greece. All right, here we go. 3-5 Trevisan. The lefty serve is up. Backhand return from Iga. Forehand Trevisan. Backhand from Iga is well wide. She's hit about 4 really wide backhands, like outside of the tram lines or doubles alley, depending on what region of the world you're listening from. But yeah, she's just she's pulling it way too much. Surprising how far she's pulling all those. But okay, here we go. Trevisan serve is good. Iga return is nice. And a little drop shot by Trevisan. Now Iga's at the net. Trevisan came to the net as well and kind of volleyed towards Swiatek, and then Swiatek's backhand just sailed long. So yeah, Trevisan with a little forehand drop, then Iga with like a drop back, which was volleyed by Trevisan across court, and then Iga did get her racket on it, but sailed it long. So Trevisan 30 love here. Looks like she wants to make Iga serve it out. First serve into the net. Okay. Serves up. Nice return, Iga. And Trevisan's backhand is long there, so 30-15 now. Ghost says, Western countries want to discipline Djokovic because he represents a threat to their corporatist agenda. He is the only one of the big three calling for a union, direct democracy, wealth redistribution, etc. Yeah, I mean, he's there's definitely a lot of theories going on. I don't know how much I feed into the whole conspiracy stuff, but I mean, it's just a shame that like he should, at this point now, he should be able to play. I don't think he's a threat to anyone. Iga goes long and wide there on the forehand. So Trevisan 40-15 here in the 9th game of set number 2. Yeah, so let's see what happens. But I'm a big fan of how Novak is trying to make it more viable for lower ranked players to earn a living playing tennis. I love that. Especially being where he is, he doesn't need to do something like that. Being like a 100 millionaire just off of his prize money alone. I think around 160. It might even be probably more than that. I might be wrong. Since I checked, it might even be in like the 200-300s now. But yeah, he's got a good soul, that guy, Djokovic. Okay, second serve, Trevisan. Iga, it was an inside-out backhand she tried to go for, but to no avail. And it is 5-4. I'm going to give a little love to the Italian because she has played a gutsy second set so far.
Martina, TREVISAN. Martina, do what you can. Martina, Italian. Martina, TREVISAN. Martina, TREVISAN.
All right. For all those who are wondering what my dog looks like, this is gobi. That's a Hindi word for cauliflower. If you ever eat Indian food, you get aloo gobi. This is gobi right here, cauliflower. She's my little tiny baby, and she's adorable, and she's a little scruffy. And once it gets a little warmer, I'm going to get her haircut, and so you can see what she looks like when she is not so scruffy. There she is. There's my dog. She's like, why did you just stick me in the air, Cubby? What's up with that? All right, let's see here. What are we at for likes? We have 19 likes. We have 38 viewers, so half. That's all right. Batting 500, not too shabby. Oh, Lexi says, wow, so cute. Yep, Like dog, like owner. We are adorable. She says, ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's my little baby. I actually knew I was going to have a dog, and I knew it was going to be named Gobi for about 7 years before I got her. And then one day I saw her photo, and I was like, what? That's the dog I've been picturing. So I called these people, and they said, dog is available. Got her when she was 9 weeks old. All right. Serving for the match now is world number 1, Iga Swiatek. 5-4, second set. First serve is up. Nope. She didn't like the way it was tossed, so it came back down. Gravity propelled it downwards. All right. Ball is... Oh, first serve off the tape and long. See, my dog was sleeping. I woke her up, and I think now she has to go out to the bathroom. I shouldn't have woken her up. That's why they say, let sleeping dogs lie. Second serve, good. TREVISAN, backhand. Backhand from Swiatek. Backhand, forehand, TREVISAN. Backhand, Swiatek. Oh, she lobs it because she saw TREVISAN was coming to the net. But nicely timed swinging volley. Winner by TREVISAN. So she is keeping the pressure going. Nicely done. The Italian bench is going a little crazy here. They're excited. Yeah, it was a nice cross-court forehand from TREVISAN. It's really deep. And after she hit it, she started going to the nets. Iga noticed it, so she moonballed it. Nice serve from Iga out wide. Return by TREVISAN. And Iga's forehand goes long, very long. Actually, it was so long that I'm going to give it a shank. Shank you very much. So rare scenes here. The world number 1 feeling the pressure now. She was up 3-love. Now she's up 5-4, serving for the match. She just lost the first 2 points. Let's see if she can recover here. Serve is up. Is good. Nice and wide. Iga steps in and cross-court forehand winner. So she recomposes herself. Great serve out wide. TREVISAN, desperation kind of lobby return. Iga steps in and goes cross-court. Okay. Forza, Forza. Coach is yelling and then gets a little warning from the ump. Not an official warning, but hey, what are you doing? All right, 15-30, Swiatek. Serve. Nope, she didn't like that toss either. Another chance. Ball's up. Serves good. Return. Nice and deep. Forehand by Iga is long. Double break point now. 15-40. So TREVISAN looking like she might be threatening a third set here. She's playing like it, that's for sure. And Iga's she's having that little lull we were kind of talking about. Iga is just too good. I know that you sent that 2 minutes ago, and she is definitely too good. But right now, TREVISAN too good. Ghost also saying, I wish Barty or former Osaka was around to bounce out Iga's dominance. Yeah. Iga with a nice +1. It's a very sharp backhand cross court. So she saves 1 break point. Very nice desperation return. It was again one of those it was like a slice 2-hander. Iga stepped into it cross court. She had the whole entire court. She used it. Here's Iga. Serve is good. TREVISAN return is long. So now we're at deuce. And Iga has relieved some of the pressure because that was getting a little bit crazy. Sorry, you were saying I wish Barty or former Osaka was around to balance out Iga's. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's always nice when there's someone where it's not just like kind of a foregone conclusion most of the time. I know that feeling. So yeah, I feel you. But you know, they've got to earn their way to her level, and by playing her, that's how they're going to do it. All right, TREVISAN with a forehand winner as she approaches the net. Iga hit a short ball, and it's advantage TREVISAN. You get the feeling that this match isn't isn't going to be over in this game. I could be totally wrong, but she was up. She had 2 break points at 15:40. Now at deuce, she takes another point, and that was a good point. She's smiling. She's looking at her bench. She's telling them to get up. She's waving at them. Right now, she's smiling, waiting for this return. Big smile on her face. All right, here's Iga. First serve, delivery. Good. Return is wide by TREVISAN from the forehand wing. So another deuce for Iga. So, oh, it looks like Fritz ended up taking that second set because we're at 0-0 in the third set. Yeah. All right, here we go. Deuce. Iga, 2 points from the match here. Ball's up. Oh, beautiful ace. Beautiful ace right on the tee. Clutch performance right there. Clutch serve. Max says, I wonder how early 2000 Serena or Venus would play against Iga. I'm going Serena. But that's a great question, and I'm not 100% confident in my response. Although, yeah, I feel like Serena, peak Serena is a monster. First serve is into the net there for Iga on match point. Oh, yes, match point.
Match point.
Okay, serve is up. We go. Backhand Iga. Forehand TREVISAN. Backhand Iga. Forehand TREVISAN. Backhand Iga. Forehand TREVISAN. Backhand Iga. Backhand TREVISAN. Forehand Iga. Forehand TREVISAN. Forehand Iga. Backhand TREVISAN. Forehand Iga off the tape. Backhand TREVISAN. Backhand Iga. Forehand TREVISAN into the net. Probably the best rally of the whole match is the last one. There you have it, y'all. World number 1 Iga draws Poland level with Italy in this in the city final. 6-4, 6-2, 6-4 is the final. Great effort by TREVISAN. She really she made it a game in the second set. She made it a match for sure. Didn't have enough in the end. Didn't take advantage fully of Iga's lull, but in the end, Iga, when you work your way up to a 3-0 lead, you can't afford to slip a little bit. She did slip, but she held on in the end, just as champions do. So there you have it, y'all. Let's see some comments here before we sign off. Lexi says, all that effort. Come on, Iga. Yeah, especially at the end there. I know what you mean. Ghost says straight sets. Yeah, we both had straight sets. Iga. Lexi, congrats, Iga. Well done, TREVISAN. Yes, I would say for sure. Props to TREVISAN. World number 27 versus world number 1. That is a pretty significant gap. But she didn't look out of sorts at all, especially in the second set. She held her own. Lexi says, thanks, Covey. See you soon. See you, Lexi. Thanks again for giving us some chats, some insights, and join the match with us. Addicts says, what's Iga total points? Let me see if I can dig this up for you, my friend. Might be tough here. Let's see, 1 second. Iga total points. I wonder if they have that stat here. I'm not sure, my friend. Actually, no, wait, hold on. Let's see. Stats. There's got to be a total points. So Iga had... It looks like Iga had 77 total points, Iga. And 59 for Martina TREVISAN. Ghost says, thanks, y'all. Peace. What's Iga's total game? She won 12 games. Max N says, thank you for the live stream, Covey. You're very welcome, Max. 2 days in a row. Really had a great time chatting and chilling with you. Let's see where we're at in the end on likes. We got 20 likes. Alrighty then. That was close to 1/5 of the goal. Don't worry. I'm sure in the new year we're going to get more and more goal hitting. Quick little update on the last match here. We've got Fritz and Nori, and it is in the first game of the third set. So they're tied 1 set apiece, and Fritz is serving right now 40 love. And what else we got in Adelaide? Kostyuk versus Rybakina. Rybakina, that's in the first game of the whole match. Rybakina's up 40 love. And of note, I believe that's pretty much all in terms of the United Cup. The US is up 1-0 today in their best out of 5 ties. Poland and Italy are now level with this Swiatek victory, and Greece is down by 1-0 to Croatia. All right, y'all. Thank you all very much. I'm sure I'll be back soon. I don't know exactly when my next stream will be, but look forward to it, and I look forward to hopefully being with y'all on that stream, whenever that may be. And until then, I'm going to say goodbye. Cheers, y'all. It's your boy Covey from the Game to Love podcast commentary team.